Hi everyone, I just wanted to make you a video because I think this is a bit of a long-winded one and I think this will be quicker than reading. It is about our show in 2027. Now, this applies to children who are at St Martin's, in a dance club with us, or maybe not even currently dancing with us because you may be so interested that you want to come back to class. So, our show is penciled in for next July at Camberley Theatre. Now, because we are a relatively small dance school, and hiring the theatres are mega money, and I mean mega money, I need to be sure that I have got enough children participating to cover the costs of the theatre and everything else that comes with it, so like DBS checks, costume hire, etc. So, how this is going to work, if I cancel a show anywhere between now and mid-June, I won't lose any money. However, if I cancel it after mid-June, they will invoice me approximately £3,000 in excess of. After that, you know, if I say I cancelled it in December, that fee will go up. So basically what I'm trying to do is ensure that I've definitely got enough children to run it so that I don't end up with an invoice of £3,000, which I just can't afford. So what I'm asking you to do, there will be a show entry fee. This goes towards, doesn't cover, believe me, but it goes towards the hiring of their costumes, okay? So each child's show entry fee will be £30. So what I'm going to ask everybody to do is to part with that £30 before mid-June. If I've got that money, I will know how many children that I've got and whether or not I've got enough children to run the show. Okay, because I know how many tickets roughly I need to sell to cover my costs, etc. And that all goes back to how many children are performing. I shouldn't say dancing because we've got musical theatre. But yes, so the dates you need are Sunday the 27th of June. That is our tech rehearsal at Camberley Theatre. 10 till 4, something like that, 10 till 3. Saturday the 3rd of July next year and Sunday the 4th of July. Now, we do have to run 2 shows because last time we had parents that didn't get a ticket and they were very upset, understandably. And we have previously done 2 shows on the same day and everybody was exhausted. The reason I've had to book now is because those dates will go and I personally don't agree with children performing on a school night because they will be exhausted. So all you have to do now is hit reply, say yes, we're committed. That will mean that I will, before mid-June, I will send you an invoice for £30 and sort of with a letter and everything. Email me just saying I'm committed, I'll pop you in a list, and that's it really. And then there'll be nothing else to pay until probably when I put the tickets on sale, which I would imagine would be next April, so probably a year's time. I'm sure you have a billion and one questions, so I really hope I've covered everything. Obviously, if your child is in class, they need to be in class from now all the way through until the summer term of next year. But hopefully I've covered everything. Hopefully this will be a yes. I've never had to worry before, but because we had to cancel our Christmas show due to lack of interest, I thought I need to be sure this time because I just can't be invoiced for £3,000. So hit reply, yes, we're committed, with your child's name, and then I will get an invoice over to you and a letter, a booking form and everything, so I've got all the information. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you'll come. Another point, St Martin's children, so if your child does any class at St Martin's, it is very unusual that a child won't participate, so I'd rather be upfront about that now because it will stop any upset from, you know, your child being the only one that doesn't do it. But just to be upfront about that, they don't have to do it, but I'd rather be honest now. Thank you for listening.